Hello everyone, and welcome back to more Thief 2. Last time, the story finally started kicking off. We got ambushed. In case you missed it, we got ambushed in one of the taverns in the city. And we basically had to escape with our lives. We had to first get to our apartment, figure out that our apartment is also like over flooding with city watch. So we had to take a key and move to Shalebridge. So we have relocated, and now our new objective is to pretty much find out who tried to kill us, pretty much, or who tipped. Well, we know who tipped us off, but why? Like, who's wanting us dead? So let's continue with the next mission.
By order of the Council of the Keepers, you must come with us. Garrett, be reasonable. Logic dictates.
Leave.
But we must...
Now.
Has your wealth of knowledge grown so vast that you've lost all hunger for more? Is there no more trust between us then?
Let's make this fast.
My hand is copper, my brow is lead. Suffer me in a red patina swept along in a molten flow to a sad eternity. My stride interrupted, my thoughts untimed. My tears are become drops of silver that shatter the crystalline fern. I plead the wind to sweep us away.
Nice poem.
Not poetry, prophecy. The Metal Age is upon us.
I picked the gilded apple from the iron tree. I wipe the rust from my brow.
Iron trees? Not in my part of town.
Find the humor if you must. But can you tell me truly, Garrett, are there any trees in your part of town? I will answer for you. There are not.
Destiny and danger are still focused on the one, the renegade who is both brethren and betrayer.
Well, you got the danger part right anyway. Tell you what, you keepers can plant a few shrubs about town and I'll take care of me. I'll find my own way home.
You're a fool! Do you not understand what is at stake?
Did you not hear the interpreter's words?
Yes, Keeper Orland, he has heard. Do not despair. Let me go after him, alone. Not to persuade, but to leave the door open between us. One more moment, if you will, Garrett.
One moment.
You have trouble, my friend. Danger from someone who hired Truart to kill you.
Yes?
Then take this. The sooner you are done with your business, the sooner you will help us.
Don't count on it.
My heart it ceases, my breath undrawn, my eyes forever focused
on the sanguine metal dawn.
I headed back to my safe house and kept thinking about the letter. I know they're trying to manipulate me, but keepers never alter the truth. Just keep it in the shadows. Besides, it's not like I got a lot of leads anyway.
If you seek the private knowledge of the sheriff, Go to the Eastport Mechanist Seminary tomorrow night. With stealthy discretion, overhear what you may at a certain very timely meeting.
Looks like I have something useful to learn from a seminary for a change. There are 2 open towers and some back doors which might be helpful for getting in. The catacombs below the church could be another way in, but I'd rather not tread where the dead sleep. The meeting will most likely take place in some sort of conference hall. There's no guarantee that I'll even be able to get inside, but all I need to do is get close enough to listen at the door. I better pull this off quickly and find a new hideout before the bulldogs get my scent. This situation does have one advantage. Things can't get any worse. Who could hire someone like the sheriff to kill me?
Alright, that was a lot of story, a lot of exposition. Something very interesting about that last cutscene is that we actually found out quite a lot about the Keepers from that cutscene alone. So they have this interpreter, pretty much, interpreter Karaka. And yeah, she's the one who basically can read the ancient texts and yeah, basically see what's to come, pretty much. And clearly something is going on, like the Metal Age is upon us. The Mechanists are becoming more and more powerful with each mission, pretty much, more and more influential. And again, the balance is shifting, just like in the previous game where the balance was shifting way too much towards nature, way too much towards, you know, chaos and the trickster. Now it's shifting way too much towards order. Like, you know, it's like a yin-yang situation. It has to be a balance of both. You can't have too much of one or the other. So, clearly we're gonna play a bigger role in this. I mean, with the protagonist. But, yeah, I just love the exposition of this game and the exposition of the story in this game. And something else that's interesting is that there's all of those names, Keeper Orland, Interpreter Karaka, you gotta remember those because those will become relevant in Thief 3. But that's a long ways away. For now, let's focus on this. So, eavesdropping. The Keeper's tips are your best lead, so you'd better be at the door to overhear the sheriff's conversation. It should start when the church bells toll midnight. You need to stay close to the door to ensure you hear every word. That's our main objective, and actually, this objective is kind of confusing once you read it, but it is not time-based, thankfully. It triggers automatically once you get close to the door where you have to overhear the conversation from, basically. So, as long as you get there, and you don't leave, then the objective will be marked. There's no way to miss this, thankfully. The Mechanist Seminary was once a Hammerite cathedral, so there's bound to be plenty of trinkets lying about. Steal at least 1,200 in loot. I believe on normal okay, we do have we do have this objective on normal. Killing is the mark of an amateur. Don't kill anyone, of course, because we're playing an expert. And once we're done, we need to get back out by heading to the front gate. All right. And we can actually buy stuff this time. Once it loads. There we go. I'm gonna buy a whole bunch of water arrows. You'll see why. These are very useful in this mission. And in fact, in pretty much any mission after this one, these are a must-have. Although 15 is probably too much, I'll get 10. Because I also want some moss arrows. These are always nice to have. What else? A healing potion would be nice, but that's way too expensive. Broadheads are useless. I guess I'll get 2 more water arrows, why not? Right, there's our goals again. And yeah, the Keeper Seminary is actually it looks very big and intimidating from the outside, but really this map is relatively small, so this is gonna be another quick mission. Not as quick as the previous one, but definitely quicker than some of the later missions that we're gonna have. I'm not really gonna go through the map, honestly. You can do that on your own when you, or should you play this game, and you really should. Alright, I'm gonna pop a save, eavesdropping. Okay, so there's the front gate. Definitely don't enter through the front gate. Definitely don't.
I tell thee, for thou art my friend, that I wish the children of Karis were more mild-seeming.
Thou'rt not the first to be afeard of them, though their visage is wrought to strike terror into the enemies of Karas, or those who might consider becoming enemies.
Well, and it might, for it near strikes terror into mine own heart.
Thinkest thou thine own soft body of leaky flesh and wheezing gases is glorious to the eyes of the builder? Nay, 'tis thy soul that is the only thing of any worth. So 'tis with the children of Karas. They are the blessed and immortal heirs of the builder.
Crap.
As thou sayest.
What a fool. Karas would be well rid of that one.
Alright. So this is the introduction of those mechanist robot warbot things. I don't know what they're called, honestly. But yeah, they're terrifying, as you can see. Their design is really striking. But they do have a weakness, as I have demonstrated already, and that is their back. They have a furnace at the back, and if you shoot 2 water arrows at the back, they go down. If you shoot only 1, they get stunned for a few seconds, and then they will continue moving. They won't get alerted if you shoot them once, so you keep that in mind. And if they spot you, they have a cannon on their right hand which shoots bombs, so they're very deadly. Not only will those bombs be extremely loud and like alert pretty much everyone in the vicinity, but they obviously hurt a lot as well. So yeah, very dangerous enemy, by the way, very dangerous. Gotta be very careful around them. And we did actually see a glimpse of them in the second mission, the one at the docks. We saw one in a crate, but it was inactive, thankfully, so it was just, you know, very well executed foreshadowing, pretty much. Okay, we have a guy up there. I'm gonna come down here, because there is some loot here to be had. And there's also a haunt, apparently. There he is. In fact, I think this is probably the only, like, actual physical haunt in the entire game. Oh, actually, no, there is another one, I believe, in a secret area in one of the next missions. Speaking of future missions, the next one that we're going to be doing on Sunday is a very long one, but a very fun one. It's probably my favorite mission in the entire game, honestly. I'm really excited for that one. And the way all the missions are connected, too, is really nice. I mean, that was the case for the first game as well, but I feel like it works even better here. Okay, let's... Oh, there's another haunt here. Forgot about that. Okay, we're gonna have to take this guy out. Got him. Alright. I guess the hammers don't really use the catacombs. They don't really respect the dead. Their dead brethren. Or the... Sorry, the mechanists. Because there's haunts all about the place. That would never be allowed in like an actual... Like, look, even one of them died here. But yeah, that would never be allowed in... by the Hammerites. Which I guess further proves how much of heretics these guys are, truly, to the Order. Hey Firestorm, welcome back to the stream. Yeah, I believe this key unlocks this door, yep. And this should lead us inside of the cathedral itself. Yep. Excellent. Oh, come on, dude. Bad timing. Yeah, there's a lot of mechanists here, obviously, so this is quite a dangerous area. Gotta be very careful.
Dost thou know whether the sheriff hath arrived?
The sheriff? What doth he here?
In Karis' name, man, hast thou been stuffing leaves in thine ears? Hast thou not heard about the meeting?
Oh, the meeting. I had forgotten that today was the date.
Fa! Thou hast no idea what I speak on. Thou must learn to pay more attention, lest thee find thyself fallen by the wayside as the future passes thee by.
So, Truart, Sheriff Truart, is actually in cahoots with Karis. Oh, who is obviously the leader of the mechanists. Yeah, we gotta take that guy out and her. I think now. On. Up. Ooh, okay, I don't think I was spotted. Let's hide you down here. Nobody comes down here anyway, so this should be a safe spot to hide you. And now let's do that all over again. The guy at the front, by the way, is thankfully too far away to actually spot me on the altar, but that female mechanist patrolling around here will be an issue, so I have to wait for her. Do you believe I can... Okay, that just makes it worse, never mind. I thought I could turn the lights off, but that is not the case. Okay, there she is. So let's wait for her to pass by. There we go. Move her down as well, and now we should be safe to see what's on the altar. I love when the switch turns on even more lights. Yeah, that happens quite frequently in fan missions. It has happened to me. I'm still debating whether or not I should stream some fan missions on here. If I am to stream some, it's definitely gonna be some of my favorites. Like the Scarlet Cascabel, Endless Rain. There were some in Thief 2 as well, but I can't remember the names right now. Okay, this is just a closet with a key. And this is another closet with a piss bucket. Did I alert someone? I hope not. Okay. How did you see me? I'm all the way down there. Down here. What the hell? Sucks. Did I make noise or something? Psalm 13. When thou art born... oh, that's the title. When thou art born, thou art blind, and weak, and squalling. So is the ore, weak and crumbling when it is pulled from the earth. Stoke thy forge, and burn away all impurity.
These mechanists are just as bad as the hammers.
I would say they're worse, Mr. Garrett. How the hell did she spot me from all the way up there? That is a whole load of freaking bullshit, honestly. What the hell? Ugh. Yeah, on normal, there's basically no one up there. Crap. How? How on earth did you spot me, you fucking bitch? I'm gonna end up wasting all of my freaking water arrows because of this fucking bitch. I swear the AI in this game is bullshit sometimes. Okay, where on earth did she go? Ugh, now I'm scared to go up there. You ever tried the dark mod? Yes, I have. I've played it back in 2019. Haven't touched it since, though. I am definitely gonna be playing some Dark Mod fan missions on my own time. Once I'm done with my Thief 2 backlog and Thief 3. I don't know if I'll stream any, but I'll definitely play some. Okay, I'm gonna assume that it's safe. Okay, that just leads outside, but this leads somewhere useful. Just gotta be very careful. Okay, that leads outside again. I don't care about that. Quick, because I think there's another guy who patrols this area. Where should I hide you? Downstairs or up here? I think downstairs probably gonna be safer, but let's risk it. Did we get... Okay, we got a holy symbol. You remember those from the first game? Yeah, I don't know why you get one here. It's completely irrelevant. And we do have 2 keys. They look the same though, which is kind of concerning. Because I don't think we have the key that we actually need. Okay, we also picked up a note, I believe. Yep. Master Gaspar, thy name was mentioned to our Lord Karras as one who might be welcoming to the future. Perhaps thou hast heard of the mechanists, but thou may be confusing us with our hoary forebears, the Hammers. Where they spurned thou and thy kind, the mechanists embrace those with a voice in the city's future. Perhaps thou might attend a sermon at Angel Watch? There may be wonders we would... there be many wonders we would be happy to show thee in our workshops. Friend Tickspring. That just gives more context into how the mechanists are working with nobility rather than against them. Which was the Hammerites' whole shtick. Okay, here's some more barracks. This is on the other side. Okay, and I believe if I approach this door...
Not disturb them. You can hear the meeting just fine from out here.
Yep, you cannot open this door at all. There's no way to open it. None of these keys will work. Alright, let's listen.
Behold, Sheriff Truitt, from the lowly street rat emerges the loyal worker, that which I call the servant.
This is one of the tramps I delivered to you? The transformation is spectacular.
And neither want nor worry has he.
Lucky fellow. Strange you should mention worries, Karras, because I do have one. It's not that the money's not right, no, it's just that I need to be convinced you've taken the proper precautions. The Truitt name is untainted by scandal, and I will not be the one to bring it humiliation and ruin.
Trust thee in me, for 'tis the builder himself who guides me, and the Baron need never know.
Yes. I'm glad your builder guides you, but it would make me feel even more confident if you were to let me in on your whole scheme. Come now, what's the crux of it all, eh, Karras? Show me what's so special about your new servants.
'Tis impossible to hide anything from you, good sheriff. I will give thee full explanation then, in the form of a demonstration. The visual in this instance would far surpass any verbal elaborations I could relate, but I must ask thee to step away from the masked servant, that's right. And meanwhile I will retrieve our volunteer, a most unfortunate gutter snipe who waits just outside. Come, come, gentle beggar, and stand thee just there, next to the masked man. All is in readiness, so keep thine eyes on the new arrival, whilst I signal the servant, thusly.
My word! The mask emits a red vapor!
Continue thy observations, Stuart.
But it consumes them! We are in peril!
Fear thee not, stout sheriff, for we are safe at this distance. See, already the reaction ceases.
They are gone! And what remains in their stead? Sand? No. Rust.
Indeed, 'tis very much like rust, and harmless once settled. Brother Fegan, I pray thee, do sweep up what is left of those two.
Yes. A weapon, then! Quite fantastic and monstrous. Of course, you'll keep these servants you're making away from me and my men?
Thou need not even ask.
Then we are in agreement. You need subjects for your servant project, and I can supply them. Vagabonds, street scum, prostitutes, those who will not be missed by anyone of consequence. They'll be rounded up, charges invented, etc. Still, there's always risk. So I will give you 20, no more. For your part, you'll remember to keep our transactions absolutely secret. And of course, deliver my payment in advance, in full, tomorrow. I don't trust you, Karis, so you'll receive the subjects only after I confirm the payment. Well, our business here is finished.
Yes. Very well, Stuart. Now see, friends, with the builder's efficiency, I have completed 2 tasks with but 1 effort. Firstly, I did secure 20 subjects to be transformed into servants, as you heard. And secondly, I secured the loyalty of the wary Sheriff Stuart. Yes, his loyalty. Stuart fears scandal. Yet his actions of late could bring him that or worse, if ever made public. Now, behold my wax cylinder machine. I've used it to capture the sheriff's very words, even as they moved through the air today. Hearken, friends.
And I can supply them. Vagabonds, street scum, prostitutes, those who will not be missed by anyone of consequence.
With his voice thus preserved, Stuart dare not betray me, or he'll have the scandal he fears so much. Brother Fegan, thou wilt see to it that this wax cylinder machine gets safely to the bank on the morrow. You will find the safety deposit box key in a closet near the pulpit. Friends, we are adjourned. Return now to your duties.
This is the right key. I'd like to get a copy of that key myself.
Okay, so we already got the key, because again, we're very observant. What's interesting is that on normal difficulty, the key is straight up on the altar itself. But here it's like just a few meters next to it. Like, I was honestly expecting it to be somewhere completely different, but no. So, yeah, we already got the key, and we have new objectives, obviously. So we need to find the deposit box key and make an impression of it in wax. Now, the impression we have to make in the basement. So we gotta go there next. And we still need to steal all the loot as well, of course. Because we want to be the ones to blackmail Sheriff Stewart, of course. So we need that recording of him. That Victrola recording. And down here, in fact, is where we're gonna find.
Never shall I finish my design. The springs and gears conspire and confound me.
Calm, friend, calm. On the morrow, let me come by thy workbench and help thee untangle things.
I would be most grateful, couldst thou help?
'Tis nothing. Think on it as the copper and tin mingle to make the stronger bronze. So dost we each mingle and flow together in Karis's forge to make stronger as well.
Thou art wise.
'Tis Karis who is truly wise. His bounty and the machines we construct shall help all of humanity in the coming times, and all shall know his wisdom.
I will be glad to have this wretched task behind me that I might move to a more profitable position.
There we go. I believe this door leads back to the catacombs. You can tell by the skull. So... let me just see if there's anything else I missed here, but I don't think so. I think we explored everything down here. Yep, okay. Gotta be careful because we hear more of those robot things. Ah, so this is a factory. This is where they produce their stuff. Hymn 18. The boiler is thy heart. The boiler, it is thy heart. The valves, they are thy limbs. The steam, it is thy blood. Praise Karis, who forges the boiler, and praise the builder who forges thee. That was weird. Right.
It's no big secret that the mechanists are the ones supplying Sheriff Truart with those machines.
And this is a mini robot. Again, I don't know what they're actually called, but yeah, these little guys, like in the lore, they're basically meant to just do like menial tasks, like kind of like servants. Of course, they're completely robotic, and just like the big guys, you deal with them by dousing the flame at their back. Only one water arrow for these guys. If these guys spot you, they won't attack you. In fact, they pretty much act like regular servants, so they're just gonna try to find like the closest actual like guard or big robot to alert them to your presence. So they can still be dangerous, but they're definitely a lot less so than the big guys. And right here we have a very important note. Let me read it. Friend Cotus, recent experiments have confirmed my fears. Mere water can indeed hold the builder's children. If a significant amount of moisture pools in the aft boiler, the result is complete paralysis. The weather has been agreeable of late, but if a thunderstorm were to strike... Cotus, I task you with fixing this problem immediately. Water poured directly into the boiler may shut the children down, but you must at least be competent enough to protect them from a simple rain shower. Father Karras. So very primitive technology, all things considered. It's impressive for the time, but still primitive. Friends, if thou wouldst make a mold, press thine item into the wax press. Such impression being made, use the putty knife to scrape away the top layer of wax. Use this method, friends, to make molds of most small articles, keys, cogs, gears, springs, and the like. To create a tool of hardened steel, give thy mold to brother Mendelus, whose place it is to work the fires of the forge. Cotus. Okay, now I'm pretty sure that even on export we don't actually have to make the key. We just have to make the mold. We make the key like basically off camera in between missions. Okay, and now we need to use the putty knife. There we go. So now we gotta bring the original key back to the place where we found it so the mechanists don't realize that we've stolen it, and we still need more loot. Let me see how much loot we currently have. I think like 800. Yeah, almost 900. Okay, we're almost done. Yeah, this is a quick mission as well. There's more loot to be had on the second floor, and there's also another like area outside that we can visit, which also gives a bit of a lore. So I'm gonna try to get there as well. But let's return the key first, because that's more important. Okay, we found it right here. Let's drop it. There we go. Aha! Okay, I think this is where we want to be. Actually, no, it's not. Never mind. Need to go a bit further. Huh. Okay, there is a guy up here that I want to knock out. Or go, I think.
My ear.
There we go. So, for some reason, I thought that the key was meant to be up here in this shack. Or maybe... yeah, because there's another key here. Oh, actually, you know what? I think it's randomly generated every playthrough. That's pretty cool if that's the case. Because I swear to God that in my first playthrough, or rather my 100% playthrough, the key generated up here. Very interesting. Okay, I can turn on the lights, but I don't want to do that. We should still have a... There should be a wine bottle on one of these, or a goblet, I guess. I'm misremembering again. I have dementia. I'm too old for this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was getting confused with that goblet. This should lead us to the second floor, which is nice, because there's more loot to be had up here. Okay, this is the bitch that actually spotted us last time. She has a crossbow. The crossbow enemies are basically the same as the bow enemies, except they shoot much faster. Pretty much. It's also kind of a shame you don't get a crossbow yourself, but I can understand why, because that would be more combat focused, and this game is trying to be a proper stealth game, you know? That's a rare sight these days. Lord Karras, I write to you on behalf of my lord, who is much intrigued with your services to other nobility. I am given to understand that your favors are reserved for those who place the Mechanist Tower. My lord desires to do so, but he is concerned that his gifts may be incorrect or perhaps misdelivered. Please let me know by messenger if I can do aught to advise him. Jeremy of the House of Thorburn. So the nobility, as greedy as they are of course seeking Karras's aid. And I'm pretty sure this is his bedroom. What is this? Karras, I received your note. I think you worry too much. I shall be there in good time for our meeting, assuming that your loyal disciples are willing to let me all the way into your meeting hall this time. There is much work to be done between now and tomorrow at 12, so leave me in peace until then. Gorman Truard, Sheriff. And wow, that was our last objective. We can already leave, but I'm not going to because I want to keep exploring. And up here we just have some spare parts, I guess. Nothing really much to see. Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay, I forgot that this guy goes all the way around, so I'm gonna have to click here. Oh, it's another woman. My bad. Hey, the mechanists are progressive. Unlike the Hammerites, they do accept females. They don't discriminate. So I gotta hand it to them. Probably the only based thing about them, honestly. Okay, I don't want to go down because there's the guy at the front gate who will see me. Wow, you're actually blind. That's great news. Just turn around. Turn around, please.
Nothing then.
There we go. Yeah, there's 2 archers in these towers. Thankfully, they can't really spot you when you're down there. Otherwise, that would be kind of cheap, honestly. But I believe these chests also have some loot. Okay. Oh, we also have week 26. Lord Basso, 2 crates, lamb's wool. Send clockwork picture tray. Lady Waterdyke, 16 crates flour. Will send masked servant. Lord Toby, 4 crates paper. Send spiral lamplighter. Lady Thompson, 200 gold. Send rotary polisher. Arthur Whitcomb, 2 flowering bushes. Ignore. Oh, this guy is a potential pagan. Lord Thornburn, 2 crates and ore. Send clockwork spy cameras. Interesting. Week 23. Lord Basso, 6 crates wood wheat. Send spiral lamplighter. Lord Wilkerson, 300 gold. Send clockwork picture tray. Lord Toby, 1 crate paper. Ignore. Why are you ignoring the crate paper? Interesting. Brian Masterson's, 1500 gold. Will send masked servant. Gorman Truett, Goodwill, Setting Clockwork, Spy Cameras, Lord Windhill, One Great Fine Wire, Send Spiral Lamplighter. That's just some logs, I guess, of the recent transactions or whatever. And there is stuff up here as well, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Yeah, I believe all of these red keys that I'm picking up can actually turn into the safety deposit box key. Well, that just alerted everyone. Hopefully it's only the guy downstairs that heard me. What was I talking about? I already forgot.
What's that there?
Oh, wow, that was a close one. I was barely fast enough. I can't believe I forgot. I lost my train of thought. Oh well. Oh yeah, the keys that we've been picking up, these seemingly random red keys, I'm pretty sure one of them like turns into the safety deposit key every playthrough. So it's different every time, I think. Because I swear it actually spawned in one of my earlier playthroughs. It actually spawned in that shack that we were at earlier. Hello, Rai. Welcome back to the stream. Let's not fall off the ladder this time. I'm gonna go back the way I came. Oh, a statuette. Actually, is there a statuette on the other side? I think there is. Uh-oh. I think that's the guy I alerted. Fuck! Okay, yeah, just forget about the statuette, just run. Thankfully, these guys are dumb and they can't climb down ladders. So if we just bide our time, it's gonna be fine. Thief recrafted. I do want to make fan missions for this game eventually in the future. I've been wanting to since 2020 or so, but I always kept putting it off because I never really had the time. But soon I shall. Okay, he gave up. Good. Alright, I do want to find one more area. Okay, there's the graveyard. We're getting close to the area I want to be at. Oh, and something else I should mention. You can also hear the conversation from out here as well. This area also works. There's another door you can't open by any means. So you can either listen to it from inside or from out here. Creepy ambience here because it's a graveyard, and you know graveyards are creepy. And I am looking for a shed, a very particular shed out here. Okay. Okay, yes, I think this is the shed. Let's see.
Strange. I wonder what kind of work the mechanists do here.
Okay, yep, this is the one. So this is one of those servants, the masked servants, that apparently Karas is planning to use as a bioweapon of some sorts. Their masks hold like a gas canister that turns people into literally rust, some type of rust. And apparently these are the people he uses to convert to these things. That's ominous. Hey, look, I wonder if that's a fake floor that we can open up. That, by the way, is a child. That's fucked. Okay, where the hell is the switch to open this, though? Oh, there it is.
I could really learn to hate these guys.
Yep, so they've been getting all of these beggars and prostitutes and all sorts of, like, you know, unfavorable people, and apparently turning them into slaves. A fate worse than death, and we're gonna find out why that is later. I do believe there is a ring down here on the ground. It's very easy to miss. Yep, right there. Again, I remember that from my 100% playthrough of this game. Okay, and I'm pretty sure that's everything. I think that was the last thing that I wanted to show off here. This is... okay, now we're back at the cathedral. Okay. No need to go head back in. Let's just get out of here, because we've pretty much completed all of our objectives. So the front gate should be around here somewhere. Yep, it's right there. Awesome. And there we go, mission complete. Yep, I said that this was gonna be a short one. It was longer than the previous one, but still, it's below 1 hour, so pretty short, all things considered. Minecraft is like the Green Goblin mask. It keeps bringing me back. Evo reminds me of Fallout 1. Yeah, I remember the Fallout 1 and Fallout 2 had some child stuff as well, like child labor and whatnot. Yeah, you told me about the TV show. Alex, you join right as I'm ending. Better luck next time. My next stream will be, well, obviously Saturday, the regular Minecraft stream, and then Sunday I'm gonna stream the next mission. And the next mission is one of my favorites. So, yeah, if you can, it would be great for you. Locked in. But yeah, there we go. We were in the position to overhear the sheriff's conversation when the church bells toll midnight. By staying close to the door and ensuring we heard everything. We found the deposit box key and made an impression of it in wax. The actual key will be made pretty much off camera, so thank God that you don't have to do that. Although, it would have been interesting, honestly, if you had to also make the key itself on expert only, because clearly there's enough, like, equipment in the basement to make a key, like actually forge the key. That would have been very interesting. A bit of a missed opportunity there, but oh well. We took the wax key impression with us, and yeah, we're gonna make a copy later. We brought the original key back so that the mechanics don't realize what's going on. We stole at least 1200 loot. We did not kill anyone because it's expert, and we returned to the front gates. Let me save. Okay, I did not get all the loot, but I got a pretty sizable amount. I'm happy with that. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. So yeah, next time, as I said, Saturday is gonna be the usual Minecraft stream, and Sunday is gonna be the next mission, where we pretty much are going to get the recording of Sheriff Truart so that we could, you know, blackmail him pretty much. So we're gonna get that, and it's gonna be a very, very good mission. Like, one of the best designed video game levels of all time. It's up there with the sword, in my opinion, so I'm really excited for that. But yeah, until then, thank you all very much for watching, and have a good one. Bye-bye.